The graph below shows the rate at which hot dogs are on my plate. Assume there are 10 hot dogs on the plate at t equals 0 minutes. So we're starting off with 10. How many hot dogs are on my plate after 10 minutes? So we're given this graph, and the graph shows us hot dogs per minute by minutes. So we know that we can use this to accumulate how many hot dogs are eaten over this time. The way we do that is by finding the area under the curve. I'm going to write that up here. Area under the curve. Now what does this mean? So we're going to find the area of the different locations. Remember, if we're below the x-axis, those areas are negative, and if we're above the x-axis, those areas are positive. So we're going to start here, and I'm going to mark off different shapes that we'll be looking at. Here I see a square. Here I see a triangle. Here I see a smaller triangle. Here I see a rectangle. And then here I see this semicircle. Alright, so let's find these areas. I know here this is 2 by 2, so that's going to be 4, but since it's below the x-axis, that'll be negative 4. Let me use a different color. This will be negative 4. Here, if this were a whole square, this would be 4, but since it's half of it, it'll be negative 2. This tiny one, if it were a whole square, it'd be 1, but since it's half, it's 0.5. And it's positive now because we're above the x-axis. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares, so this will be 5. And this circle has a radius of 2. And remember, to find the area of a circle, that's pi r squared, so that radius would be 2. But since this is half of a circle, we want to divide that by 2. So that's going to give us 4 pi over 2, which equals 2 pi. Now, we want to put all these together, but we also have to remember where we started from. Assume there are 10 hot dogs on the plate at the beginning. And so we're going to start with 10. Then we're going to subtract 4, because that's what's happening here. And then we're going to take this and subtract 2. Then we're going to add 0.5, add 5, and add 2 pi. 10 minus 4 is 6, minus 2 is 4, plus 0.5 is 4.5, plus 5 is 9.5. So we get 9.5 plus 2 pi hot dogs. That's a lot of hot dogs. I don't think I'll be able to eat any more, especially if I've already eaten so many in those 10 minutes.